Hello and welcome to what is the final episode of this fantastic career mode. I've absolutely loved it, to be honest. You may be wondering why I'm ending it, as I'm just going to flick through a very, very epic end of season 4 as you join us just in the latter stages, like the group stage against Slavia Prague, as we got held back to a 2-2 draw against them in this game, and we're about 5th or 6th in the league, picking up form as well. I say pick up form, aiming to pick up form after we started well, but in the last episode we saw we struggled. In real life, I'm watching Leicester, we're cutting 3-0 down at Southampton in real life, so it's a long way away. But basically, I've really enjoyed career mode Bozzy, as I've probably mentioned a couple of times. I've got many hobbies, I've got a full-time job, got paid football media work. I'm just punching the mic, so if that's been picked up. And I want to make sure, I really enjoy everything. I have enjoyed this as we go on now up against Everton to get our league form back in gear. But I think, I don't know, I've come to maybe an end of doing these sort of career mode videos. I did the goalkeeper career mode last year, loved it. Always wanted just to do a Leicester career mode and get a decent way in. Well, my first Leicester career mode was 2016. I think I did 4 seasons and I won the league. That was the year that we won the league in the first year. To be fair, we had a better team. This time we come from a championship. As we are starting to break into the top 4s, we went to Ipswich away and played really poor with James Trafford's. What a signing's been. But I'm just kind of at this stage now where, I don't know, I think, onto new things, I can't do it forever, so it's just I've really enjoyed it, I've actually enjoyed this. Obviously, I'm doing Football Manager, and I can't lie to you, I don't really enjoy this new Football Manager as much as I hoped. I can get the Talking Like one done, do 10 to 15 seasons, but I've got maybe one more FIFA career me. I'm still going to upload YouTube videos. I want to just do more sort of funny ones. I've got a couple pro clubs and co-op seasons things I want to edit. I just do sort of random games. This channel has been amazing for me. Every year I'm like, no, I'll give it up. But I've done it since 2012. It's built my confidence. It's done everything. It's got me into the positions that I'm in. But I'm at the stage now in life where I can't consistently do 2 or 3 videos a week, I don't think. Unless it's something I absolutely adore, have loads of time for. And I've loved this channel, but basically I'm giving my whole life story. But so we're in the League Cup semi-final against Newcastle. After getting out of clean form back a little bit. But yeah, I just thought I've done it. I've peaked in my career mode days, I've enjoyed it. But I might do. I've got one thing in the pipeline. I've always wanted to do a journeyman, kind of funny pro career. Now I've done the goalkeeper one. I might do another rags to riches as a striker. So watch the space. That might come more in December time or in the new year. But yeah. As we just made absolute a mockery of Newcastle, 3-0 win away from out. I did sell Mavadidi in the January transfer. He wanted to leave. He's been a great player in his career mode, and I got 23 million plus. I just recall one of my youngsters from. These are the one of the Ivory Coast fast pace players. I just thought I wouldn't be using with FIFA because you just don't really get injuries and that. I was fine with that. I've got Harvey Barnes on that as we absolutely battered Burnley. Going very well in the group stage. I just need to get a couple of wins to get over there. It's all good, It's been enjoyable, but we need to win our last 2 games to really sort of seal it. Champions League one was against Nice, and not bad at all. Oh my god, I'm just watching Leicester in real life. I'm getting distracted by it. We are honestly shocking. That's another thing. I want to get a bit more involved in that. That should be 4. Asmir Begovic is keeping it not being 9-0. I mean, that's reality. But yeah, getting some big results. And talk about big results, we went to Man City. We are in this title race now. As we James Trafford is literally, he's unbelievable. Jacob was great at the start. But what a career mode it's been. I just want to sort of set up, if I could try and win a trophy, that'd be great. So I went out of the FA Cup in 3rd round to Newcastle, or if that hasn't been shown, I've just done a massive spoiler. Yeah, I did go out of the 3rd Cup, didn't I? The 3rd round FA Cup before I played the semi-final. But yeah, Napoli, I'm all but through the Champions League. A win might have given me a chance to get right through to the last 16. And that's what we did do. I really sort of found the formula. Jonathan started to come into the team at sort of one of the regions I signed in the summer. Full Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall, that's very good. but he starts coming into his own. I changed a few tactics. I don't know if they were enough from the start, but I basically just went with the 4-2-3-1. I made my team a little bit more expansive, changed some of the roles, made the players a little bit wider, and all that stuff, and it just seemed to help. Like John Steele was fun with him. I think because I started playing FIFA more again, that helped. Yeah, I smashed Palace, and then I simmed the semi-final second leg. So we were at Wembley, League Cup final against Tottenham, but we're still chasing down the title. Brighton and Newcastle were the title rivals. Arsenal as well. Liverpool a bit behind, but we went to a snowy Anfield. James Trafford is unbelievable. The post also saving us. And yeah, what a team! Like, what a keeper. He's we should have been about 3-4 down in this game, to be honest. But what I have is some talent going forward, and Joe Mongo really stepped up, and my left wing with Don Marino. I've just got a super team. This team can really challenge for the league, you know. I think can really get there. And yeah, unfortunately, went 1-1. Liverpool got a deserved point in this game, and they could have got even more rightly there for a header. Just sailed over the bar, but a decent point at Anfield keeps us going. Before we went to Everton, we couldn't really break them down until John Steele does what John Steele does best. We went 1-0 up at Everton. Also, I'd just like to say a big thank you to everyone who watched this video at any point, this series even, and this video. I still made it 2-0. We've got some heroes. If this was like 10 years ago, I'll have done all of it. But this is where we are. You know, I've got multiple different projects. I'm always going to do things at my best. As we went into the last 32 at Monaco, and we went 1-0 down in the first leg before Marino got us back into the game, 1-1. We drew 1-1 the first leg, decent result. Filling away my nemesis in this team, and their low block, but again a similar sort of goal finally broke them down in the latter stages of the game. John Steele doing what John Steele does, a 1-0 win for them, another clean sheet. Before we went to West Ham, it looked like a frustrating game. Manson was just saving us left, right and centre before West Ham tried to make it even more frustrating, as we just need to basically win every game to get into this title race. Awful defending, amazing save by James Trafford, he was in the game before finally in the 73rd minute coming forward. That's what he does, Marino. What a player. What a signing. Honestly, this team will probably go and hopefully dominate the football for a while. That's why I leave a team like that. Also, another thing about career mode that puts me off is the contracts. That's the one big fault that is ruining career mode for me. Is like, as we went 2-0 up, is that I can't tie my players onto contracts until they ask me. So I've got like John Steele in 2 or 3 years left, and I can't just give him 5-year deals. Jeremy Monga, that whole thing. I think that's one of the things that put me off this career mode this year. But it's honestly been the best career mode I've played in many years. Probably since FIFA 18 was the last time I played a career mode this much, and that's a lot down to I think the gameplay is alright. As we went into the second leg in the last 32 against Monaco, 1-0 up. What a goal from there! An incredible player. Some of my favourite ever regens in this career mode. I might do one later in the year where I sort of do a bit of a recap of so we'll see. I just want to sort of end it on the top and just go from there. As Joe Monga come through, and if you have got any sort of suggestions or anything like that, let me know. So Leicester, in real life, Leicester almost went 4-0 down. Guys, I'll graph watching these. But yeah, we went through to the Champions League last 16. An incredible achievement. This is a title race. It's getting intense. Villa away next. Through on goal. Early chance. Early goal. Usually we take it to the 70th minute to break a team down. This time John did his business then. Going forward, Dewsbury played it into John. You know what happens next. 3-1 up in this game. I think we won 3-1 or 3-2. I think it was 3-1 in the end. John Steele just hit him on 4. Hit him 5. Atletico Madrid, we need revenge on these, and we started in a great stead. 1-0 up against them. It was a revenge for that in real life quarter-final. I'm back in, was it in the European? I forgot what competition it was many years ago. Back in Martin O'Neill days, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, going forward, amazing tackle. Like, my defending did improve over time, and my defending to improve. That back four and goalkeeper were absolutely outstanding. It's one of the best you can get, honestly. And then going forward, annoyingly, Atletico Madrid did score. I thought I had quite good control in this game as well. We need to try and get advantage to their stadium, and that's what we did. 2-1 up, Jeremy Monga. Really, after I made those tactical changes, my wingers really came into it. So it's John Steele. I'm watching from a massive distance here. What was Monga scoring that game? I've had to very quickly in this quick succession. I'll run out of goals between them. Like, they're all so amazing. We had 2-1 up, absolute scenes. Oh wait, no, it was Monga. I've just been stupid. We were 3-1 up. I just didn't record the goal quick enough on the game clip thing, so I 3-1 up. Monga and Steele got the goals. I do apologise. I thought it was Monga. But yeah, against Brentford, we just steamrolled past them. Pretty sure in this game, did I go 3-0 up or something against them instantly? 1-2, no, it's Burnley. But yeah, we battered them. We were absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the Burnley one, I think, I can't quite remember now, but we were just absolutely on fire for this game. As we really went forward with it in the title. Before we went to Atletico Madrid, 3-1 up on aggregate. The season to be solid, right, lads, to get through to the quarter final. No, went 2-0 down, so we're level, and then went 3-0 down. I panicked, but it would end up being a disastrous night. James Trafford did keep us in the game, but I couldn't get anything together. For all this good form, unfortunately, a very disappointing way to go out. 4-0 defeat at Atletico Madrid. The Champions League dream was over. Which is really disappointing after I'd done enough in the first leg, I felt, but Atletico Madrid were too strong. We had to pick ourselves back up because we were playing Tottenham in the League Cup final. This might be the only chance we can win a trophy. I've got the league as well. But yeah, we didn't start very well in this game. Hopefully that, as we worried at Atletico Madrid, the result would kill the confidence. James Trafford instantly doing what he does to keep us in it, with 2 fine saves in the first half. Before in the second half, Tottenham's pressure finally paid off. We just couldn't create anything. It was poor. We sort of tensed out. I just didn't feel good. My players didn't feel reactive, and Tottenham went 1-0 up, deservedly so. Excuse me. And on the hour mark before going forward, our big chance, Marcel de Vos, and it was good save by Vicario. And then 2-0. No, I put the highlight in again. Ignore me, we're going to watch that. Yeah, it's still 1-0. Just thought I'd show you a highlight of it again. This is the moment. RV Barnes. I was very angry. Very, very, very angry. I got even angrier when we went 2-0 down. That was a 2-0 goal. But yeah, League Cup final lost. Very poor, very disappointing. What a disastrous 2 games in our season. So now all we could do, if I'm going to win a title in this career mode, is win the league. We won 2-1 against Wolves, coming from behind, and we went top of the league. If I'm honest, I've seen that game, I was so angry. I was just like, oh, well, I'm only going to lose the title anyway. But then Newcastle lost that game, so I went to Arsenal, and then I scored a goal which looked like I was playing on beginner. Why couldn't Tottenham be that easy to play against? However, Arsenal would strike back to make it 1-1. Strike back, what do I say? Level the scoring, and then cleared it off the line. Looking like it's going to be another frustrating game before coming forward. Arsenal obviously they're 3rd in the league as well, so a point here will not be a disgrace at all. But Newcastle won earlier on in the day, so we would be 2 points behind if we did draw, but James Trafford kept us in the game. Kept us 1-1, speculative effort there from Arsenal, but we would end up drawing 1-1 before going to Tottenham, needing a win here really if we want to win a title. Monga scored, doing what he does best. And yeah, all in all, fantastic until Tottenham. What I say, that's at Trafford. Obviously, we want revenge for that League Cup final win. 2-1 up at this stage, 2-0, and then we got a goal back into it before caught on the counter attack. Monga squaring it. John Steele, 3-1. We've seen that sort of goal so many times. Tottenham did get a goal back though to make it 3-2. Will we hold on to this win going forward? Monga, good chance. 4-2. Game, set and match. They won the League Cup, but we're in the league in this time. Well, hopefully win the league. And then yeah, going to Bournemouth, 2-1 up at this stage again. Crucial game, chasing Newcastle, and the points were sealed. 3-1 victory. Before we play Chelsea at home. I'm not too sure if I actually missed it, but we won 3-1 at Stamford Bridge. 3-1, 4-1, something like that. And we battered them at home as well. This would put us top of the league, back to the top of the league. Yeah, absolutely fantastic play from the lads after that disastrous cup exit in the Champions League and the Tottenham League Cup semi-final defeat. We will be right back into it. Chelsea did get a goal back, but truth be told, we were absolutely dominating them. 3-1 up, fantastic stuff, and look at that, top of the league. and it was all looking good. A win against Man United, and we had Newcastle in the next game. So yeah, tough run in, but we went 1-0 up. The pressure on us in this game, 1-0 up. Fantastic stuff. I just felt in control really for a lot of this game until Man United come forward, trying to spoil our party, and that's what they did. Made it 1-1. A point would be the worst result in the world, but we need to win it really, and we do have the best goal at Newcastle. We did go 2-1 up. Absolute scenes before going forward to seal the game in the 57th minute. Great chance, 3-1. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff, which meant if we went to Newcastle in our penultimate game, a draw would be enough. After they drew in our last game, we need a point, basically. We need a point. We beat them in the League Cup semi-final, won 3-0 here. That again would be perfect, or would it go to the last moment, the last game? And what a game this would be. Early on we had a good chance, working onto his right, third chance, hit the post, unlucky for ourselves there. But then going forward, again we had all the early chance, great strike, and 1-0 up in a crucial game. Remember, we just need a point. But Marino silencing, what a play he's been, 14th goal of the season. St James's Park. But then Newcastle made it 1-1. Back into the game. Not ideal. Could it get even worse? Newcastle come forward again. Let's try and keep their title hopes alive, and 2-1. It's going to the last game of the season unless we can get a point. The stress was rising. Hope we won't bottle it like we did in that last one. Then going forward, can we find something? Good chance. And again, that man Marino, 2-2. Get in. Perfect. Can it get even better though on the stroke of half time? Cut back, Marino hat-trick. Oh, great save by the Newcastle goalkeeper. And before in the second half, can Newcastle find a goal? Point, remember, will be enough to win the league. Newcastle, great save by Trafford. Yeah, not ideal. But then Newcastle coming forward, they're throwing a kitchen sink at us in the second half to try and keep their title hopes alive, and that's what they did. 3-2 disaster. You just knew it's going to go to the final day of the season, or will it? 77th minute. Who has been the one man this whole time? John Steele. From the moment I signed him, and he scored the goal to make it 3-3 to put us 10 minutes away from the Premier League title, and that's what we would do. Sir John Steele, we have won the league. We have won the Premier League, Leicester City once again, and the job here is done. Maybe one day I'll come back to it. Maybe one day I'll have a go at the Champions League. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I have thoroughly enjoyed this. We skipped the last game. John Steele scored the goal against Ipswich, and we can see the title. I just want to say thank you so much. This channel has been a huge part of my life for a long time, and anyone who's watched this series or watching this video now, I really, really appreciate it. The channel, I always wish, every dream is to make more from it, but like to help the people, I give a bit of entertainment, and it's put me into a stage in my life now. If you're into any sort of, I've run a channel called Talkie Talk. If you've never watched that, I'm going to start another podcast that I work for. I'm a football commentator now, or summariser. I do some commentary for Devon on Torquay games. I want to progress that. My sort of football presenter. I interviewed Paul Merson the other week for a little project with Torquay United, and I want to start a general podcast and all stuff like that. It's led me on to great things. So it's been amazing. I'm still going to do this channel. I just want to do more sort of like funny stuff, like I naturally want to entertain people and that kind of stuff, and I've loved it. So, but this has been my career mode. I'm happy now with the career mode. James Trafford got the Ballon d'Or, got the Player of the Season. I don't think it was Ballon d'Or, was Premier League player, but he deserved it. Unbelievable. And there we are. There are the scenes. Thank you so much for watching this episode and this series. I might do one more FIFA series, and it's going to be the Procreate, the sort of rags to riches funny journeyman striker. It's either going to be this year or next year. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.